Hello, welcome to Ascension Arcana Tarot. This is Christine with a romance reading that I'm pulling here on July 23rd. As always, this is a general collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Let's see what the universe has for us today. I feel like this is like everything. It's kind of like a wonky conversation here, so I'll put them like this. The sun, the star. Okay, this is feeling to me kind of the story here so far. So the sun and the star and the world and the Nine of Pentacles here in this top row, those are, for me, they're like some of the most positive cards in the whole tarot. I feel like if you are in this collective, you are either in the process of manifesting dreams come true, or you're actually starting to see those dreams coming into your reality. Yeah, this is like an incredible energy. Sorry, I'm like a little bit blown away to think of the words to even try to describe this. This is literally your dreams coming true. And having it happen in like a really physical way, right? That Nine of Pentacles brings that grounding in where it's not just like a dreamy energy or like a wishing energy. Like sometimes the star can be that, where it might feel like your wishes are a little bit far away. But I'm really feeling like the sun, right? She's like in the current state of having that sun beaming on her, and the world is like in that current state of completion, and the Nine of Pentacles is in that current state of being grounded in her joy, her freedom, her prosperity. Like, these are beautiful cards. I feel like the thing that's kind of hanging me up here, almost energetically, these guys go together. So I'm actually going to move that. This top row is like, oh, it's just like singing, like dreams come true here. But there's like a defensiveness to them, which is really interesting. But it feels like a really flimsy defensiveness. So if you're in this collective, you may have some walls up, or almost like suspicion. It's like you can't believe that these things are coming in. It's like an energy of things feel too good to be true, maybe. So I feel like a suspicion or like a distrust here that's kind of leading to like that self-sabotage energy. So I'm feeling like you might have some walls up, some boundaries up. They're like that. I'm getting that suspicious look right on her face. That Five of Wands often feels to me like this clashy energy of like different parts within yourself kind of clashing against each other. But I feel like compared to this that's coming in, this energy is fairly weak. I keep seeing like this image of sticks collapsing. Like, I don't know how to describe what I'm seeing, but it's like this flimsy structure of sticks, or like a flimsy pile of sticks that's just sort of like getting knocked over and collapsing. In the face of these major arcana cards, and even though the Nine of Pentacles is not a major arcana, I'm really feeling like a groundedness to that. Like, it's like taking the dreams and really grounding them, like bringing them into physical reality. So that feels like, honestly, in this reading, I'm feeling that card as like on par in terms of like the strength of that energy with these other major arcana cards. I literally could not have pulled better cards if I like shuffled through the deck on purpose and like picked them out. I mean, we're missing the Ten of Pentacles, we're missing the Four of Wands, right? There's like a couple that could be here right now, but this is absolutely beautiful. Wow. I just feel like this defensiveness, or whatever this is that you're experiencing, kind of trying to hold things back, like it's so flimsy. It's like you're gonna like look away or step away or something, and it's just gonna all collapse. Like whatever this resistance is just gonna collapse, and all the good things are gonna come in. I'm really drawn to the light, like the light of the sun, the light of that star, and even the world. She kind of has like this golden radiance around her. So it feels to me like as if you built this wall to keep out the sunlight, Like the sun's just going to shine right through the wall, right? The light and the magic and like the power of this love, these dreams, these wishes coming in. It's like no match for this like flimsy wand energy. I'm even hearing the sound of like dropping sticks or something. Like, I don't know how to describe that. It's like a funny, I'm seeing it and I'm hearing it. It's flimsy. It's all just falling apart. That's really cool. So if you are in this collective, I feel like that's the first piece of advice, even though this is just the energy reading portion, but like let those defenses, let those sticks fall away, right? So that you can let this energy in. Yeah, this is like big. This is big energy. I just read this, I think it was the reading that I just did on Sunday with the Four of Cups. I'm getting that same message from her where she is looking away from like this magic coming in, right? The magic is filling this one cup, this rainbow, and she's kind of looking away from it. The Four of Cups can be refusal or apathy. I feel like if you're in this collective, there really is like a fear or like a defensiveness here that I'm not quite understanding beyond that it really feels like too good to be true. So there's like this suspicion. It's that same feeling. I feel like she kind of is reminding me of like the energy of a little kid, like a toddler, who's like, well, if I don't look at it, then it's not there, right? Like if I don't look at the magic coming in, then I can pretend that it's not coming in. It's kind of like a silly, childish energy. So if that resonates for you at all, maybe give that inner child piece of you a big hug. And let them know that it's like safe to acknowledge and see this magic pouring in. I feel like the High Priestess is reminding me of this similar energy of like this rainbow pouring in, but it's pouring directly into her. And I feel like this represents your energy. Whether you're masculine or feminine in real life is like irrelevant, right? It's just the gender on the card. It's not a big deal. So you can be a man and resonate with this energy too. It's this magic, this rainbow like pouring into her, right? And the difference between these cards and her is that she's really receiving it. Like I'm even drawn to the little crescent moon here. It's like facing upwards, kind of to receive that energy. I feel like she's really receptive. And like the Hierophant is just so joyful. Like this feels to me like this is your ascension journey, your ascension work, right? Like leveling up, spiraling up that ascension spiral and doing the work to clear your consciousness, to heal your blocks, and being able to really let this joy in. It's so beautiful. If you are in this collective, if I were you, I would be kicking down this wall and just sweeping these wands out of my way, right? To be able to receive all of this good. I feel like this is one of the best readings that I've ever pulled. I'm like flabbergasted by this energy because it's so powerful, and the resistance or the defensiveness here is so flimsy. It's like literally just about to get knocked out of the way. What an awesome energy. I have to move my heart because we have so many cards. Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest piece of advice here on this side is like anywhere inside of you that you feel resistant, defensive, or like that self-sabotaging energy, the energy of like kind of ignoring the good coming in, right? Those are the places within you that if I were you, I would be really feeling into those places and healing anything that comes up. Because they're like about to topple. It's not, yeah, that energy is nothing compared to the power of the good things that are coming in. That's interesting. So the Four of Swords, the first thing that's calling to mind is like bouncing off of that Nine of Wands and Five of Wands. So both the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands indicate that there's been like some struggle and fighting. That struggle and fighting really feels like internal to me. So kind of, I don't know. I mean, on the spiritual journey, right? Like struggling, maybe you're struggling to heal something, get clear on kind of where you need to heal, right? Or like grappling with some shadows that are coming up for you. That Five of Wands, right, is like really needing to place boundaries with ego. So I feel like that Four of Swords is inviting you into a place of rest where maybe you really have felt like you're just struggle, heal, right? And it's like this constant work. I feel like the Four of Swords is calling you almost like into meditation mode, right? So any sort of stillness, like napping, meditating. I don't know why I'm like really seeing you as being physically still, like physically taking a break and letting your body kind of recharge. Even though this kind of battling energy feels very internal to me, I feel like there's an element of healing here where if you let your body be in a place of stillness, that's actually healing to like that internal kind of strife or struggle that's going on. Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. So the Eight of Pentacles for me, I always feel like this card is so easy to read on these like spiritual readings because for me, it's about doing your spiritual work, right? So let me think of how to explain this. On my journey, at least, and like how I'm familiar with things unfolding for me, there will often be periods of time where like nothing happens and like for a really long time. And I'm still doing my inner work and, you know, diligent about healing and, you know, all the things that come up for me. But sometimes it's just like heal. And it's like, when does the outside thing happen? And I feel like that's kind of the feeling of Eight of Pentacles is like, you've been diligent with your work. That's the reason why this energy is coming in, because you're doing your work, you're healing the blocks, you're clearing the space kind of in your consciousness, you're raising your vibration. So now you're able to attract this like miraculous, it feels like a miracle. It's like this miraculous dream come true energy. Because you have ascended your vibration to be like a vibrational match for this thing coming in, right? So the Eight of Pentacles to me feels like you've been doing your work and keep doing your work. And I feel like the Ace of Wands feels in this reading like that spark of inspiration. So it's almost like, I feel like this is going to be a really powerful moment for you where maybe nothing's been happening for a long time and all of a sudden something wonderful happens and it's like it reignites your faith and it reignites your kind of like excitement and your drive and your desire to do your spiritual work, because all of a sudden you're seeing this like beautiful energy come in, this beautiful result, this beautiful dream that you've manifested actually happening like in your real world, right? So I feel that it's going to kind of light you up inside. It's going to light that spark and really make you realize, like have this epiphany of like, wow, this works. Like this actually works, right? And like really giving yourself like this wonderful credit for the work that you've done in order to be able to manifest this energy coming in. It's like really lovely. I'm happy for you if you're in this collective. This wand stuff is just, I don't know. I wish I could like think of a really good way to describe it. I just keep hearing the sticks clattering to the floor. That's cool. That's a really, I don't know. This is an awesome reading. I feel like this is one of my favorites, if not my most favorite. Ten of Cups. I was just talking about that one. So there it is. Ten of Cups and Temperance. So this is interesting. Meeting interesting energy here off Temperance. So the Ten of Cups, I feel like, is that similar advice. It's kind of just confirming what I said earlier around really just letting those dreams come true, letting them come in. Like This is the card of the happy family, the happy relationship, like the wishes come true, having that joy, that peace, that family. Family might not be your specific dream. It's just the image on the card, right? But that's kind of the feeling of it, right? It's having that community, having that closeness, having that love, really manifesting on an emotional level. Those dreams come true. I'm super drawn to like the beauty of these cards too. They're not all like this in the deck at all. Like you can kind of see there's some kind of more dull colors, and there's a lot of this like kind of foggy green color, but we have like the brightest and boldest, like rainbow beautiful cards on the table. So I don't know if that will resonate for anyone. I love rainbow symbolism. But if rainbows are significant for you at all, or like if you've seen a rainbow recently, that could be a sign for you if you're in this collective. The Temperance card is all about balance, and it's like a really strong, protective, angelic energy. But what I'm really feeling from him is like this alchemy energy. He almost feels to me like an elevated magician, which is not always how I feel that card. That's like a little bit unusual of a read, but I don't know how else to describe the energy. I feel like this sort of alchemy of the light and the dark here, right? It's reminding me of spiritual work and really being able to balance both, right? Being able to kind of dive into those shadow places, those blocks, those fears, the places where we feel out of alignment with love, right? The places where we feel like unworthy, not enough, all that kind of stuff. And being able to bring the light there, right? Being able to also let in the light. And I feel like that's what's difficult for you if you're in this collective, is you're like putting up this resistance, this flimsy wands resistance, right? These like, not strong walls, but almost like trying to put up resistance to receiving the light, which is this beautiful, like dreams come true, miraculous energy that's coming in here. It's being able to balance that the spiritual journey is not all about sunshine and rainbows all the time. And it's also not just about going into those shadows all the time. It's about both, right? And when you go into the shadows and you love yourself there and you're able to heal that and soothe that energy in your consciousness, you expand and you make more room for the light to come in. So I'm really feeling like you're a magician, but like on a spiritual level where you're not the magician card, right? He's like physically manifesting something in his world. I feel like you have this magician energy, but it's with magic. It's with your energy. It's with your consciousness, right? So it's like that transformation and that manifestation, but on this like level of your spiritual consciousness. It's like such a beautiful energy. It's just that alchemy. I feel like it's like you get it. It's like whatever you're doing, you've cracked the code of the universe, right? And you've sort of have figured out manifestation. And like you're getting it and you're doing the work and this beautiful thing comes in. And then you have this moment of enlightenment, like, whoa, this all works. Like I actually got this. This stuff is real and I figured it out, right? And this work that I'm doing works for me. It's beautiful. And I feel like this is going to help you ground into both your power and your humility. I feel like being humble to like I'm almost feeling like a feeling of awe, like being humbled and in awe of like how beautiful and perfect the universe is, right? It's like a really, really beautiful energy. And also being humbled to the truth that like you are an insanely powerful divine being. I'm like so distracted by this energy. This is supposed to be a romance reading, but I don't even feel like this is necessarily about romance. I almost feel like it's just the energy of like God, the universe, source, your higher power, like whatever resonates for you, it's that energy romancing you through whatever this like miraculous dream come true is. This to me doesn't even feel like a relationship. So this is funny. But I mean, it definitely could be, but it could be that you get your dream job or your dream car, your dream house. This is just beautiful. This could be anything. I don't even know if I want to call this a romance reading because it doesn't feel like just that to me. And we don't have any specific romance cards, but it's just so lovely. I'm really feeling like this is just God romancing you through bringing something really freaking cool into your reality. This is awesome. I don't even know. I think we're going to do angel number cards. They were like jumping into my hand earlier. I like laid out all my romance cards to pull romance oracles. And it doesn't even resonate. Okay. 666, reflect. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. I love that. I feel like that advice is speaking to these cards like this. 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. I'm actually going to move this over because energetically those guys are telling the same story. Yeah, it's like being able to take these pieces of you that are feeling defensive or feeling like they have walls up and bringing that optimism, that faith, that trust there. Because this is coming. Like if you're in this collective, these are mostly major arcana cards. And the places that are resistant are the minor arcana cards. So I really feel like the universe coming in here, basically knocking over any dominoes that are in the way, and like, it's not going to be very difficult for this energy to come in. 2112, it's up to you. Someone watching over you, good fortune, unforeseen forces, direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. That's literally exactly everything that we just talked about. I feel like the 8 of Pentacles is that energy that I was saying, where sometimes you're just healing and healing and healing and healing and healing, and nothing's happening on the outside, but then you're kind of slowly clearing that out of your consciousness to bring in the room for this beautiful energy, right? So even if you're not seeing this come in yet, just keep doing that work. Keep taking the next step, one step at a time, right? And little by little by little, you're clearing the space in your consciousness, you're elevating your vibration so that you can align with these dreams coming in. 888 karma. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles, what goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. I love that. I feel like that's just speaking to this energy. Like I feel like it's going to be different for everyone, right? This could be like getting your dream house, getting your dream job, getting your dream car, like insert whatever it is here. It could absolutely be your dream relationship. It could be getting married to the love of your life, right? Like this is that. It's that miraculous, this energy. It's so beautiful. I love how it says this about appreciating. I don't think it's just about appreciating people. I feel like it's about allowing in appreciation of everything. And I feel like that's also including yourself. Like this 4 of Swords card and that feeling that I was getting there around that physical stillness, like even just appreciating all the work that you've done. Anytime that you're taking a step to heal, right? Just giving yourself that love and saying like, thank you, me, for taking the time to heal that, right? I think that's beautiful. And definitely, I do feel like being in that energy of appreciation and gratitude is something that will help kind of crumble and weaken these defenses even more. So, yeah, that's amazing. If you're in this collective, I feel like there's not even really much to say except just make sure that you're being mindful and healing those places where you are feeling maybe defensive or resistant to receiving your dreams, and just keep doing your work and be like diligent about it. This is so beautiful. I don't think I have anything else to say. That feels very complete. So I hope that this reading was helpful. I hope for your sake that you're in this collective, because this energy is absolutely fantastic. And I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye.